is that time of year when so many of us are going to be going to holiday parties and we want to do the updo. But you have to be cognizant of what your face shape is when you do the updo, because you might do it and think to yourself, why don't I look like her?
Yeah,
she looks great and I don't.
You see it in a magazine, you think, oh, I love that. You see it on YouTube, I want to do that. You do it and you think, hey, what
happened?
Right? So 2 rules I want you to yeah, 2 rules, basically, to keep it simple.
Yeah.
There are 2 planes in your face and your head that you want to pay attention to when you put your hair up.
There's a plane in my head?
And there is.
Okay.
You're working with... Don't throw me off so early in the morning.
I'm sorry.
So,
keep going.
This 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
And this 45-degree angle.
Okay.
See? And depending on the shape of your face, one is going to be more flattering than the other.
Right.
And then it's where you put the interest or the height, right? Or the volume.
Yeah. This is Rachel, by the way.
Rachel.
Our model.
I did these. These are actually the opposite do's that they should be wearing, and they're such beautiful girls, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So this is supposed to look bad.
This is supposed to look bad.
Oh, well.
But Rachel's face is a little bit longer, right? So all of this height on top is going to stretch her out too long. So
got it.
This is when you would see that beautiful, messy bun on the back of somebody's head, that when their face is a little bit longer and you want to create a little bit more fullness.
Right.
And where you create that fullness. So I'm just going to quickly pull this out.
So if you have that length then, and you know who you are if you got the long face,
you don't want to go so high.
Usually it's a great face to have because a lot of hairstyles are going to look good on you, but you don't need to add that length. So put it in the back.
What we're going to do is take the ponytail out.
Drop things on the ground.
Pull it back and down.
Okay.
And keep it. And look what happens to her profile. Look. And we're going to keep it soft around her ears. We're not going to make it really, really, really tight. And I'm going to give you another little hint with these low buns.
Okay.
Don't go too low. It looks like it's way down here.
Yeah.
And it looks like you've got something growing out of the back of your head.
Got it.
Right? You want to aim for your occipital bone, which is that funny little bone right on the back of your head.
Yeah.
And it will drop anyway. So when you put it through, and let's just put it through and not finish it.
Okay.
And if you want to even move it over to one side, see how it looks like it's right at the nape of her neck, but it's just raising up a little bit. And another little trick, if you have a rather prominent nose, is that diplomatic enough?
That's totally diplomatic.
Are we drifting?
Yeah.
You want to create volume on the back of your head right here. So the only thing, it's just not this coming forward. There's something back here sort of pulling you back.
You've balanced it out.
Exactly.
I mean, listen, we do it with our fashion all the time.
You're
bigger on the bottom, you sort of compensate for it on the top, and vice versa.
Most of the world sees you from the back and profile first, right?
Right.
So you see now all of a sudden we've created this, this profile.
Lovely.
And when we start to pull these few little pieces down, on a longer face, see, we don't need all that lift on top.
For sure.
Okay?
You look great, Rach.
Now,
all right, let's go over to Emily now. I'll hold these in case we need them. So what would you say about her, the planes in her face?
Her face is a little bit more round, and I say this all the time.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with round. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a shape. It's not a size.
Right.
Everybody thinks when they have a round face, they've got a fat face, and they don't. What Emily has is the joy of youth.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with that.
She hasn't started to sort of collapse yet. So
eventually she's going to be a long face.
We had all of this down here, which again, see, with her profile, it puts all this weight right across here that she doesn't want.
It's true.
But as soon as we do this,
and
get that height up there, right? And these things are messy.
Yeah.
Do not get too perfect with it, because thank you, you're a lovely assistant.
No problem.
Oh my goodness.
It's full service here. I host a show, I hold pins, whatever.
Do you jump out of a hat?
Yes, I can do that too.
Jump out of a cake?
Yeah, I can do that too. But if you look at it now, even just really loosely done, take a look at the side.
See the difference in her profile?
And you've got that length going on here.
And we've gone this way, right?
Yeah.
Now, I can't see what this looks like from the front.
No, that's fine, that's fine. You get the point.
You get the point.
Go messy, don't go too structured, and look at your face shape.
Now everything comes up this way, so she's starting to get longer and lessen this a little bit.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, thanks, hon. Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. Good models you are. Very nice.